And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Bryant in for Green. And then for Miami, Olynyk, he's checked in for Crowder. Robinson is subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
Well, as good as AD already is, to think that there's still upside to his game, it's really remarkable. Athletic, talented, and continues to work hard to maximize his talents.
Robinson kicks to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Rondo. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. They trail by 3. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's Bryant. Lays it up off the glass. Bryant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, Greg, we know what kind of energy the junior plays with on the floor. That's led to energy company Mobile One reaching out for him to be a spokesman.
And it just feels like all the Fortune 100 companies are reaching out to Junior. This guy's destined for greatness, and the offers are just rolling in.
Robinson kicks to Olynyk. There's Dragic with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. Off with the layup. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name, though.
Dragic dishes to Olynyk. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Olynyk trying to break loose. The kick out to Dragic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Butler against LeBron. Butler deciding where to go with it. Jacks up a three, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Los Angeles up. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young.
Great. Team swap here for the Lakers. And the Heat making a change here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Dragic. Passes it to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Offline with his three.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bryant, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Robinson against Bryant. Lakers leading by 10. .135 left in the first half of basketball. And finish off by Bryant.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
The Heat shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Releases. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bryant's got 8.
When LeBron came into the league, we knew he was authentically more a playmaker than a scorer. So whatever way it takes to get his team to get points, LBJ is good with it.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Robinson. And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Rondo against Dragic. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
To the paint. Here's Bryant. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Bryant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Dragic. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, this guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Butler against James. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. That's a 2 from Butler. Misses off the right iron. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Dwight.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 19-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. On the court for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Waiters no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Nunn against Morris. Nunn passes to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Lakers leading by 17. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
The pass to Bryant.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Nunn against Waiters. And it's Bryant at the elbow. No good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Jones, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Nunn with it. Over Waiters. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top, up by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And so the Lakers take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.